Hi guys, it's Nikki with Sweet Bee Farms. I hope you're all having a great day. I recently uploaded a video of a new package that I installed. I decided after that video that I wanted to do a bee vlog or a separate playlist for the channel in addition to the other videos that I want to do, and show this package's progress over the next year and really show everything that we do to kind of help that colony along, help it grow, treat it for mites, as maybe a reference point to any new beekeepers who are interested in getting started. I put this package in on Friday. Today is Tuesday. I will link that video down below if you're interested in watching that. Now, I did not release the queen on installation. However, I did remove the cork from the queen cage. So I'm hoping that she's been released by now. So that's basically all I'm gonna go in and check for. I did a little sweep through the rest of the beehives this morning and replaced all their sugar syrup. So that part is already done. I'm gonna get my smoker going and then we'll get started. I'm gonna give the ladies a little bit of smoke at the entrance. Remove their inner cover. It's a pretty overcast day, so they may not be super excited about me being in here. As I said before, I did replace their feeder this morning. This hive had taken a lot of syrup over the last couple days. Oh, I had 2 pollen patties on here. They have completely eaten one of them. The pollen patty that was here is gone. I'm gonna move you guys a little bit closer. I had 2 pollen patties on this hive on Friday, and one is completely gone. There might be a little remnants here. And the second one is all but gone. So I'm gonna remove this. Do some just cleanup for them, and I'm gonna replace these. Give them a little bit of smoke. I'm actually gonna move around to the other side because this is the side the queen cage is facing. Start to remove frames. Now the queen is not likely to be on these outer frames, but she could be released. So I'm going to just double check each frame that I take out. We started to draw out a lot of comb on these inner frames. Got some extra pollen patty remnants. Lots of syrup being stored in here. Some pollen. Don't see the queen here. So this is the frame that the queen cage is on. So I don't think she is in here. I'm going to check on this frame before I get close to the queen cage though, because if she is out and she's on this frame, I don't want to squish her. Oh, she's out. So our queen is here at the bottom. She's right here. She's got a white dot. So I am going to try to look for eggs. I don't have a ton of comb drawn out yet, but they do have some. So I typically use the Right Cell foundation on my hives, which is a yellow plastic food grade foundation with the beeswax coating on it. when I decided to film, I switched to this black foundation. It is essentially the same thing as beeswax coated, but the black is supposed to make it easier to identify eggs and larvae in the cells. I don't usually have a hard time doing that, but I thought it might be easier filming to be able to see. So I'm happy to see that she's out. I'm going to take the queen cage off of here so they can draw out comb on that side. There's a lot of bees in and around the queen cage, just because there's that candy plug in there and they like that. So let me try to remove that. I'm gonna see if I have my queen clip. If I have my queen clip, I'm gonna go ahead and separate the queen just so that I don't squish her or roll her in this process. Queen clip is sort of an invaluable tool to beekeepers, especially if you're new. They just cost a couple dollars, and it is a way to isolate the queen when you have to do hive inspections. It's a little clip here. It has openings. These openings are big enough so that the worker bees can fit through, but they're small enough so the queen cannot. So I'm going to try to find her again and just get her in this clip so we know she's safe. And she is really right in the center here. Okay, so I've got the queen here in the queen cage. I'm just going to set her down. That way I can continue to work on this frame and not harm her. Something else to show you, hopefully I can get it on the video, is you can actually see the yellow and the orange and red pollen that this hive is already storing. So just to see if I can let you see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to brush these bees away. I might use the smoker a little bit. If I smoke them away. And there's a couple bees in the cage. Just remove our rubber bands. You don't have to remove these rubber bands. The bees will do it for you. They'll chew through it and they'll drag it right out of the cage, or right out of the hive. Yeah, they have built comb around this and it's pretty stuck on there. Just show you this for reference to show you how much comb that they've built up in this hive already. So you can see right there where the queen cage was and all the comb that's built around it. So in 4 days, these ladies have really done a great job building out this comb. They've got nectar stored in there, pollen. They look great. I'm just going to quickly look for eggs. I don't see any, but the queen is out. And I don't see any eggs yet, so she does not look like she's laying. That. I'm just going to set my queen cage down here for the time being, let these bees go back into the hive. I'll just sit it down here on the landing board. I'm going to grab my scissors and remove this second rubber band. Leave that in a bit. So you can see the bees here around the queen have already started to surround her. Those are her attendants. They feed her and bathe her. Just going to take a look on this next frame that they've actually have some of this drawn out as well. I already have some nectar stored. These ladies look good. I'm going to replace, like I said, their pollen patties. So pollen is what the bees will feed to brood, or the baby bees, when the queen starts laying. And she may start laying as soon as they get enough comb drawn out. So I want to make sure they have that pollen available to them. So I'm just going to button these guys back up. There's really nothing else I need to check in this hive today. Put my frames back in, and then I'll put the queen back in. Make sure that you have your frames nice and easily put together and spaced out perfectly. So I'm just going to take our queen here and just release her, and she's back down in the hive. I'll take my queen clip and sit it down here as well. Let them come out. We'll go ahead and give them a couple more pollen patties. Your feet are back on. Come on. There we go. And close up this other entrance as well. So that's all I have to check with these ladies today. They're doing extremely well. The queen's out. Hopefully we'll check her in about a week and make sure she's laying. The hive next to them I'm going to check just here in a minute. They have been in the hive about 2.5 weeks, and they have their first brood box about 60% drawn out as of a couple days ago. So I'm going to check on them today, see if it's time to put another deep on for them. And I will check back in with you guys on this hive in about a week. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day.